This video features information on all work-related tax deductions: D1, D2, D3, D4, and D5. D1, work-related car expenses. D2, work-related travel expenses. D3, work-related clothing and laundry expenses. D4, work-related self-education expenses. And D5, other work-related expenses. Feel free to jump ahead or go back or move around the video to find the section that you're needing help with at the moment. And remember to come back and use this video as a resource for any work-related deduction item whenever you need it. I'll put my email address down in the comments if you want to reach out. So let's get into the work-related deductions and help you maximize your tax refund. Today we're going to talk about work-related car expenses, item D1 on the individual tax return. D1. It sounds like a Terminator sequel, but it's actually one of the most claimed tax deductions in Australia. If you use your car for work, D1 might be your ticket to a bigger refund if you know how to do it right. D1 covers work-related car expenses, but not commuting to and from work. Valid examples of claimable car use are driving between jobs, meeting clients, carrying bulky tools, driving around while on the job, going to the bank, to the post office, picking up supplies, delivering goods to clients. There are two ways to claim your motor vehicle expenses. The first way is the cents per kilometre method, up to a maximum of 5,000 kilometres. The beauty of this method is it doesn't require any written evidence. It does require a reasonable explanation of how you came to those kilometres. So you did a certain number of kilometres each week, multiplied by the number of weeks worked for the year. No receipts needed, but you still need to be able to justify your estimate. The other method is the logbook method. It's a more detailed method where you track actual usage. You must keep a logbook for 12 weeks. You also must keep all your receipts for fuel, registration, insurance, servicing. If you use your car for a lot more than 5,000 kilometres per year for work-related use, then the logbook method may give you a bigger tax deduction. But for most people, estimating up to 5,000 kilometres works out to be the best, simplest, and most effective deduction. If you haven't kept a logbook, you'll simply have to go with the cents per kilometre deduction. Don't turn your tax return into a fan fiction. The ATO knows what is realistic. Keep fuel receipts and service invoices if you are doing the logbook method. You can use apps like My Deductions to track on the go. Check if you're eligible for other related deductions, such as parking and road tolls. If you drive for work, D1 might drive up your tax refund. Just play it smart and keep records that make sense. Drop a comment if you've claimed D1 before or if you want help navigating deductions. Subscribe for more tax tips that don't make you want to fall asleep at your desk. I'll leave my email in the description if you want me to do your tax return. Every year, thousands of Aussies miss out on deductions they're legally allowed to claim. And if you've ever taken a bus, boarded a train, or even taken a plane for work, today we're diving into what you can and can't write off on your taxes. Welcome to your tax refund's new best friend. D2 refers to work-related travel expenses. These are the costs you incur while performing your job, not getting to and from your regular work. That's a key distinction. Commuting? Nah, that's on you. But traveling for work tasks? That's where it gets interesting. So, what makes the cut? Here's the breakdown. Flights to business conferences or visiting clients. Overnight accommodation when work takes you out of town. Meals if you are staying overnight. Bus travel. Train travel. Taxi travel, Uber travel. If you're on the job and getting paid, it's tax deductible. What you can't claim. You can't claim your daily commute to your regular place of work. You can't claim travel that's reimbursed by your employer. You can't claim costs covered in your salary package. Record keeping, receipts, logs, and even travel diaries. These are your golden tickets. The ATO loves precision, recording dates and details of interstate travel. Use apps like My Deductions to track on the go. Ask your employer for travel statements to cross-check expenses. If this has helped you to understand D2 work-related travel expenses, give it a like and share it with your workmates. And hey, if tax hacks are your jam, hit that subscribe button. We've got more tips that'll have your refund looking really healthy this year. Let's cut straight to it. Not all work clothes are tax deductible. Before you try to claim your $300 blazer or dry cleaned power suit, hit pause, because we're breaking down D3 deductions and showing you what the ATO actually lets you claim. Because we're breaking down D3 deductions and showing you what the ATO actually allows you to claim. D3 is all about work-related clothing expenses, but not your everyday wear. It applies to protective clothing, occupation-specific attire, uniforms with a company logo. You can also claim the costs of washing, drying and ironing if you do it yourself. What you can claim: high-vis vests, steel-capped boots, safety goggles, chef's whites, nurse scrubs, police uniforms. Tradies, you can claim your overalls, and if you work outside, hats, sunscreen, sunglasses. These are protecting you. Your company branded work shirt or uniform. Laundry expenses, even using your home washing machine. Don't get caught out claiming normal clothes worn to work, like suits, dresses, jeans, items without a logo, even if your boss asks you to wear them. Dry cleaning for non-deductible items. Fashion forward? Sure. Tax deductible? Nope. For laundry, you can claim $1 per load if work-related clothes are washed. 50% per load if mixed with other items. No receipts are needed, but it's good to keep a record of how often you do your washing. The ATO's not guessing, and neither should you. Take a photo of receipts for uniforms purchased. Avoid claiming stylish items unless they are really protecting you. Don't forget, if the employer pays for it, it's not tax deductible for you. If you wear it for work and wash it yourself, could be shaving dollars off your tax bill legally. Hit like if that's news to you, and share this with your mates in uniforms. Subscribe for more hacks that'll make your end of financial year a bit less stressful. D4 covers expenses related to education that directly relates to your current job. That's the key. If your course helps you maintain or improve skills for your current role, or leads to a promotion in your current field, you could be eligible. Here's what makes the cut. Course fees, if not reimbursed, textbooks and study materials, proportional costs of internet and phone usage, travel expenses to and from campus, stationery, printing, and even depreciation on your laptop, home office expenses if you study there regularly. Now, don't get carried away. You can't claim courses that help you get a new job or switch careers, meals, accommodation, or childcare while studying, HECS help or fee help repayments, courses not related to your current employment. So if you're a nurse studying to become a graphic designer, that's a no-go. You can claim travel from your place of work to your place of study and back. Keep a logbook or diary to track those trips. Want to stay audit-proof? Keep receipts for every expense. Use apps to track phone and internet usage. Log your study schedule and travel routes. Keep your expenses and bundle them together with your other work-related expenses. Investing in yourself is smart, and claiming it on tax, even smarter. If this helped you understand D4 deductions, Give it a thumbs up and share it with your study buddies. Subscribe for more tax hacks that make adulting that little bit easier. Have you ever paid for work gear, union fees, or that late night overtime work feed and wondered if it's tax deductible? Today, I'm breaking down D5 on the individual tax return, so you can pocket every cent that you deserve. Item D5 covers other work-related expenses that you haven't claimed elsewhere on the tax return. Think of it as the miscellaneous bucket, where you capture every eligible cost directly tied to your job. Let's unpack what you can claim under D5. Keep receipts or invoices if your total work-related deductions are over $300. Union fees and subscriptions to trade, business, or professional associations. Overtime meal expenses, only if allowance included as income and paid under an award. Reference books, technical journals, and trade magazines. Tools and equipment. Immediate deduction for items $300 or less. Over $300, these will need to be depreciated. Protective items like helmets, gloves, safety glasses, sunglasses. Interest on borrowed money for tools. Repair costs for tools and equipment. Phone and internet usage, if not claimed under the fixed rate working from home method. With the mobile and internet, you should keep a record and provide a percentage of the work-related use. Home office expenses. Compile all receipts, invoices, and written evidence. Calculate the work use percentage for each expense if there is any private use. Fill in D5 on your tax return. Here's an example. Sarah's a nurse and she spent $450 on a book. These books are expensive, and paid $500 in union fees. Because the book is over $300, is an asset and will last for more than 12 months, that will need to be depreciated. The union fees, they can be claimed outright because they're just the fees for that particular year. Therefore, her D5 deductions are the union fees plus the depreciation on the book. If it was multiple books up to $450 and each costing less than $300, you would claim the $450 without need to depreciate them. Mixed use errors. Be careful to apportion any private use. Don't claim 100% of your mobile phone when you use it 30% or 50%. Be realistic. D1 to D5 deductions exceed $300. You need written evidence for all of them. Invoices, receipts, bank and credit card statements will suffice for that. It's so important to keep your receipts. Something that you buy in August this year, you will have forgotten about by tax time next year. And if you don't keep the receipts, you'll be leaving tax deductions on the table. Got questions about any tricky expenses? Drop them in the comments below. If you found this video to be helpful, smash the like button, subscribe for more tax tips, and hit the bell to never miss an update. Thank you for watching and happy deducting. Thanks for watching the video. Remember, come back, use this video as a resource when you're working out your work-related tax deductions. All the best. Bye for now.